Swirly Nation. And welcome back to the friendly confines of the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex for the second game for this 2011 Team of the Day between the Rochester Junior Americans and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Cine TV. I am joined here in the oven by Cine TV After Dark's own Todd Bolus.
Hello, ladies. How you doing, Jeremy? Good to be here. Good evening out there in Cine Nation.
It is a beautiful day here. Penguins are 1-0, and we got an obstruction in between us. We can't even lovingly look at each other's eyes now.
I know. Is the obstruction being the camera or Ryan Bros?
Ryan Bros. The big bro dozer joining us in the oven here. Are you going to call some of the game?
No, but I'll just say hi to everybody.
Big shout out from the big bro dozer. Big 10. As we get lined up here, the Penguins victorious in game one, a 10-0.
10-1.
10-1. Sorry, 10-1 route. It was really, it was the first period, bud. 7 goals in period number 1, so the Penguins looking to get a hot start again.
Would they have about 5 in the first 4 minutes, too?
Yeah, the starting lineups for your Penguins in net. Number 30, the cannoli, Rylan Calabrese, the black clad. I like when he wears the black unis.
Absolutely.
With the black mask, the black pads.
Looks tough, huh?
Yes.
Now, Campelli back in the game, suspended for game 1 today, so Tyler played a little defense, so they're going back to their normal 9-forward, 6D rotation with Cam back in there.
Campelli will start this game alongside Lyndon Track, and up front it'll be D'Angelo Flume, Ryan Schweitzer, and Braden Pearsall as Pelly rings one off the outside of the bar. It'll be battled for down low. Pelly still with it, leaving it up top for Track. Track tries to force it down the wall. He was trying for Schweitzer. Brenneman, who was one of the 3 stars of the last game, overtaking the junior American player and getting control of the puck. So the Americans this time working in the Penguins' end early on. They'll rim it around. And the Penguins will exit the zone all in the stick of Brenneman. Tries to get one towards the middle of the ice. A bouncing puck will elude Jones, and the Americans are back up through center. Pressuring Bolus. Bolus back up to the forward spot as Brenneman will toss it deep into Rochester ice. Bolus on that forecheck. He's joined here by Halliday and Jones. Halliday behind the net. Working out from in front. Popping it to the outside. Bolus to the point for Bros. Bros trying to shoot one. At the flex around. And they'll regain the Penguin line before it's taken back by the Brodozer. Now Halliday to the line. It's like Carlson and Golnack on the ice. These lines a bit disjointed. Who's centering the last line?
You know what I think what happened there? The Brenneman, Bolus, Jones line got sort of disjointed there. Schweitzer got caught, couldn't get off. So by the time Tyler gets on, Zach made a change already.
Oh, okay.
So it just got everything a little off kilter here.
As we work things back down low, it'll be Halliday coming out of the corner, trying to find Carlson. He'll get off the back of his skate, trying to get to his stick. The Penguins work down low. Up top here in the high slot for a drive by Brenneman. Rebound forced towards the cage. Big save by Walter.
Well, this line's really working it well. Danny sneaking down the slot. Really nice play.
Excellent work. As we get our first whistle at 12:25. By this point in time, it was like 2-0 in the last one, maybe 3.
I think it was 3-0 at least.
So,
by the way, a special shout out to a buddy of mine, Caden Walters, watching his brother play Colton here in net, hanging out with his parents here. I know they're watching. Caden's at home watching.
Well, hello, Caden. Brother played great in game 1. He's giving it a go here in the second as well as the Americans toss it all the way down. It'll be icing. And we get a whistle.
All right, looks like we at least got the lines back together here. So what do you think, Jeremy? What do you expect out of this? Out of a 10-1 game, Rochester comes down. You know, a lot of time in between games, Penguins lineup different than it was earlier today? What do you expect out of this game? What changes, if anything?
So I think what we saw was, I liked the fact that in game one, the Penguins won each of the 3 periods. It's one of those games when you get out to a big lead, you could get into bad habits. I don't think that happened. They won 7-1, and the second period was 2-0. Third period 1-0, and I think that's indicative of what we should see in a game like this. If the Penguins can keep working to win each period, I don't think we're going to see a 10-1 contest.
Whoa, what a nice play by Braden, circling around. Comes right down Broadway with a couple slick moves.
He was able to get a backhander on. So I don't think we'll see a 10-1 game, but I'd expect to see a Penguin victory here in the 5-1 range would be my prediction. How about you?
Yeah, same thing. It's never going to be 10-1, right? Everything broke right at the beginning here. Colton's a heck of a goalie in net. It's been a long day for everyone. I just hope they get the W here.
Here are the Americans in the neutral zone. Playing it back to their blue line.
See, this is where the lines could get out of sorts again here. Or is this what the line is? Or no, Schweitzer's getting off now to join it. It's
Brenneman, Jones, and Bolus. As Bolus, fresh on the ice, able to intercept the pass. Unable to get it deeper, the Americans, but the Penguins will fire it all the way down. It goes off of an American stick, so no icing. Say hi to Aunt Stephanie out there. Again, first on the chat. I love it. Again, hey, I did mention at the end of one game, I was looking at the analytics, and 60+% of our viewers, not subscribers.
Really?
So let's get that subscribe button clicked.
Come on, hit that button, people.
If you're hearing me right now, whether it's live or on replay, hit the subscribe button.
Nice
Log
pass
into
by
your Gmail
Zach.
account. Hit subscribe as a puck deflects up over the net off the shot by Pelly and deflection by Jones.
Really nice cross ice. Zach down low near corner. Finds Pelly across the ice for a nice shot.
The Americans counterattack through center here.
Uh-oh, so they had a guy driving wide. Pelly does a nice job of turning around and picking him up. Headmans the puck to Halliday off his stick for a line change.
And the Penguins will forecheck here is Halliday jumping on it. Joined by his mates Carlson and Golnak. It'll be Carlson knocking the puck away and getting control. Weaving into the middle, setting him up backside. The pass was behind Golnak. Good attempt, though.
Nice
Back
job by Jack.
Carlson.
Good no call.
Yeah, I agree. I agree there. Good back pressure as fanning on a play there was the defenseman for the junior Americans, and it'll be Golnak now in front for Carlson. Shot, good stick on puck deflection.
Penguins are doing a nice job of finding that soft spot in the high slot.
There's one on the back of my head when I was a kid. As the Americans come streaming through center. Foster will cut him off and get hauled down, and I think...
Dude, I would think that's a penalty on the Amarks, if anything, right? That guy just hauls Danny down.
Grabbed a hold of him and yanked him to the ice. But he'll get the interference call nonetheless on Foster.
Now, Danny did step in front of him, but I think that's a legal sort of step in front of him. He had the right to the ice space, and the other kid just tackles him. Yeah, what are you going to do? Minute 30 on the power play for the Amarks.
The Amerks will go to a man advantage in a game tied at 0. Shot comes in wide of the mark there. As Chappell will battle behind the net.
One thing I missed being up at Silver Sticks in Toronto last weekend with the 14s is being able to ice it on the penalty kill and the delayed offsides. I do got to say I like those things.
As Chappie unable to clear there. Good keep at the line.
Especially the delayed offsides.
Yes, I agree. I think
it just keeps the game moving, right?
Yes, absolutely. I wish they would play with both the rules, personally. As Schweitzer's up on the forecheck, hounding. Coming across is Flume. Forces it to the outside to be defended by the Penguins defenseman Caruso, and now Chappell. Rimmed around and wedged higher into the Penguin zone. As with 40 seconds left with an extra attacker, the Amerks try to set up.
Penguins, nice job in the box.
As Flume will get control and get out through center.
Sniper on one of the D.
Flume run into on the play. Jones will follow on. Carried behind the net by Jones in front, trying to set up Flume. Just a bouncing puck disrupted by 76. of the junior Americans. The Americans are in their white uniforms with blue and red pants, white socks, and blue helmets.
Those are sharp uniforms. Jeremy, reminds me of Team USA.
I liked the blue ones even better. Those all blue they had on this morning were, I think it was one of the best gold jersey matchups we've seen. Is a great save by Calabrese, and the rebound cleared by the Penguins. On comes Jones.
Penn's back to even strength.
Yeah, I love I mentioned it on the earlier game, the dark blue jerseys I thought very indicative of the 1980 USA team. And then those white Penguin unis are my favorites. So
right, I agree. The whites are the sharper look.
Pelly overtaken by an American. The Americans work in the offensive zone. They're changing defensemen, so they couldn't work that low to high play there. Maybe the Penguins getting lucky there. Had to turn back into the pressure, and the Penguins were able to get control and come out through center is Jones. We'll send it all the way deep into the Rochester end. I want to thank Bob Chappell for jumping on the camera duties here today. I don't think we had a camera person until he volunteered there at the last minute. The cast of people who work the camera, we really appreciate you. Seems to be the same, few people each week, so thanks to those folks who step up and do that for everybody at home. Here's Halliday coming through the middle.
I thought Jimmy had an extra hop in his step this morning.
I agree. I thought Halliday had a really good game. He kept popping open, creating chances. There's a turnover here, and the Americans will be on a 2-on-1 as Bro is able to hustle back and
that's a penalty. Yeah.
Disrupt the play, but a little too much.
Yeah, a great job by Rowan. He has to get back there. Almost a 2-on-0, makes it a 2-on-1. But just a little too much, and it's a good call. But you know what? Not a bad penalty either.
No, but the Penguins had an excellent first penalty kill. We'll see if we can do it again. The official shots here, as Mr. Brenneman working the scoreboard there, 6-1 for the Pens. Even with their second penalty kill here, about to get underway.
Nice job by Daum to kick that puck up to get it out of the zone.
A potential 2-on-1 shorthanded here as Pearsall has Schweitzer. It ramps off of a American stick. They come together at the puck. Can Pearsall get it through to the net? He won't. Good block. And the Americans will try to counterattack. Schweitzer with more pressure. That forces a turnover off the stick of Chappell. Schweitzer unable to get it deep there. The Americans will try to counterattack through center, but there's Pearsall. Now the Americans take it away at their line and gain the Penguins end. Pollard.
Nice play by Chappie to get back and disrupt that pass.
It'll be Caruso. Banked off the boards. Cleared out the center. Dumped in.
35 to go on the penalty kill. Nice reverse to Caruso to Chappell.
Continuing to work in the Penguin end here with the man advantage. As the Penguins clear again, this one will be icing if it's far. No arm raised.
Oh, the late arm raise.
There was no arm raised by the guy whose job it is to call it.
Right.
The other guy makes the call anyway.
Probably the right call.
I agree.
15 seconds ago on the penalty kill, 4:49 in the first, 0-0 tie. These penalties also disrupting, I think, the flow. Penn's trying to get something going, a couple different penalties. Hopefully we can stay out of the box and get some more offensive pressure here.
Pelly will come away with the face-off and toss it around for Flew.
Yeah, it's a really nice job by Cam for the nice little soft touch around the rim, not a hard rim. Allows the forward on the penalty kill to get to the wall.
He's a come off of his stick there, and the Americans will come back the other direction, trying to split the defense. Cam Pelly disrupting.
All right, even strength.
Trackle battle to the corner, supported by Jones. Up the wall, Bolus. As Jones will fire it around. Chopping at it, Brenneman. It'll come free to Bolus. Bolus twisting and turning at center. Has it knocked away, and Brenneman will take the puck. Here come Bolus as we have arm raised. Brenneman down on the ice. Work to the point. Here's Pelly. Pelly cutting in. Looking. Shot down low. Bolus there battling for the rebound. We will get a whistle, and the Penguins will head to their first power play.
Last game there was a ton of fouls.
So 3:51 to play. The Penguins will head to the man advantage for the first time.
3:51 in the first. 7-1 on the shots. Be nice to see them break through here. Get that.
Was that a
first goal.
conversation about slap shots in squirt hockey?
Yeah.
That rule's about 11 years old.
No, it's about that. No, when
they changed it 2 years ago.
2 years ago, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can now take slap shots in squirt hockey. As the Penguins set up the power play here. Shot by Foster deflects off of a stick.
Good cross-ice look by Jack.
Halliday was pinned to the wall, but Galnack there to support. It'll be Foster coming away with it. He had an extra hop this morning as well.
Yeah, I like how he's being a little active here, too, in the power play.
Halliday over to the corner for Galnack. Galnack to Carlson. Carlson will come into the middle, trying to feed one backside for Galnack. A bouncing puck skips all the way through the top of the crease and is cleared away by the junior Americans. It'll be icing. And we'll bring it back to the other end with...
Impressed by the power play there, Jeremy. They're working the puck around, trying to go cross ice, really trying to set up some plays.
I agree. I thought they worked both sides and were able to spread the Amerks out.
Absolutely. They weren't forcing anything there. And I liked how, like I said, Danny was activating from the defensive slot.
The Amerks in their own end trying to clear. Saucing one across. That'll be off the stick of Caruso, and he'll gather it in his own end. Carrying behind the Cannoli. Disrupted a bit. It'll be Chappell and now Pearsall. Penguins under pressure, but it'll be a 3-on-2 developing here as Flume just couldn't quite corral that one, and they'll be offside.
I actually thought after all that they ended up being
I thought they were onside,
right?
too.
Yeah. I thought D got the puck right on the blue line before anyone crossed, but
it was one of those that
didn't
didn't look good.
Right, no, absolutely. Just something looked odd about it, and they blew the whistle.
So the Penguins with 20 left on the man advantage as Caruso finds Chappell, and they'll try to gain the zone here. Chappie does so. Leaves up top for Flume. All the way across Pearsall. Down low to the corner. Flume give and go with Pearsall. It'll come free to Chappie for a shot that's blocked. Rebound to Flume, who reaches to the rafters and couldn't get stick on it.
Nice
The rebound comes in front to Schweitzer, and it's Walters to kick it away.
Nice rush by the big defenseman, 76 for Rochester.
Back come the Penguins. Flume to Schweitzer. Schweitzer will get it deep and get a change.
5 new troops for the Pens.
Puck played to the outside and then ultimately up to the blue line. Overtaken by Jones there. Jones to Track. Darting down the near side. One thing about sitting here I don't like, you're taller than I am. I have trouble seeing over this table we sit at. I like the table.
Right. A big man like myself can do it, though.
The elongated Todd Bolus. There's Track. Works it down the near side. Poking it to Jones. Following up is Pelly in full flight. We get another offside. Close one. Close one.
1:21 left to go here. Now, I'm not surprised the 0-0 first period so far. Like you said, just because that game earlier, this is how those games tend to go. If you have a big blowout early, then you're sitting around for hours.
I don't think the time in between games was that long.
You know why? Because Brody had 2 games, so I've been here since real early.
Yeah.
So our whole family's been here all day.
Cam played in between, so I also have that. Well, I mean, the Tens had a game. I don't know how much they played in between, but they had a game. As Pelly works it down low, and there's a beauty by Bolus.
Nice pass by Cam Pelly.
What a play.
Yeah, Tyler sitting on the doorstep. Pelly did all the hard work there, gets him the puck. Little backhand top shelf, waking up Grandma.
As Tyler, boy, I love the call. Little top cheddar.
Yeah, a little top cheesy. It's nice to get that before the end of the first, too.
Now we get a false draw here. As Tyler Bolus breaks out the backhand and, what'd you say, wakes up Grandma?
Waking up Grandma upstairs. I think it's an old hockey reference. I think it goes back to the days of the Psycho movie. or waking up mother, or, you know.
I love it. We're inside of a minute here as the Penguins take the lead and work it through center. It's Halliday cutting into the offensive zone. Has it taken away from behind. And the Americans try to counterattack, but there's the USS Burroughs to pick it off. Shot by Carlson is stopped and held.
So 10-2 in shots. You know what? It's we're very familiar with Colton Walters in net from his Rocco days. You're not going to get any easy ones by him. So the team's going to have to work to get good shots, create good chances, and create a lot of offense to put the puck in the net. So what do the 10s have? 2 tomorrow, I guess.
They do. They'll need a bounce back game there. As, they were defeated by the New Jersey Rockets 4-1.
You know, 14's dropped 2 today to the Sabres themselves. So
a mixed bag here.
Right, mixed bag of nuts. Let's see here, 25 seconds ago in the period.
Penguins working along the wall, down low for Halliday. In front, they were looking for the one-timer from Carlson. Another stick to deflect that play.
Jack had to stick up. He's waiting for the one tee.
And Carlson will come back to the puck. One last rush here for the Penguins as a bouncing puck finds its way in the zone. Halliday will rip through a stick check.
You know, Jimmy's so strong on the puck, so strong on the stick.
And with the puck behind the net, the time will expire and it'll end.
Oh, a little extracurricular back there between Halliday and one of the Amarks.
The first period of play here.
All right, I think, what do you think, Jeremy? Stay the course here, right? You know, just play their game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you have to think, with all due respect to the Amarks, you have to think the Pens were the better team here, so just keep at it.
Yeah, I think the Penguins stay on their game, the forecheck pressure, the good defensive zone play. They're a really good team in that defensive zone. We're going to get a replay of that goal here by Tyler Bolus for everybody.
Listen to Brenneman rocking the Christmas music. I love it.
And there it was, the backhander elevated up over the shoulder. You saw it here on Cine TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Looks like Matt Caruso all the way up in Ontario.
Ah, Matty.
I was just up there last weekend.
I was there with you.
It was beautiful this time here. Oh, boy.
I guess.
Nice to be home.
Caruso, their older boy, 09, Pred's up there, I guess, huh?
I would believe so, yes.
And here's Josh Walters, my main man, walking by.
He said hi earlier to the Cine TV fans.
So we were giving shout-outs to Caden, baby.
As Caruso controls. Penguins defending here as the Amerks gain the zone.
We're a little late start to the game today, about 15 minutes late.
Yeah.
For those joining us wondering what's going on.
I'm looking for my other human.
Who's that, your wife or Cam?
Cameron. I don't know where he went.
Pearsall with the puck, cuts the middle, 2-2-1-0 over to Schweitzy. Big save, Walters.
Walters comes away with the glove.
Big save, Walters. Let's get that change. Tracky carrying a biscuit.
As the Penguins gain the zone, sending it across for Brenneman.
Jones with a power move behind the net.
I got this stupid pole in front of me.
Oh, what a play.
And it's going to end up in the back of the cage, folks. Who got that one?
Brenneman. Jonesy goes behind the net.
Brenneman tucking it home and giving the Penguins a 2-goal lead here. That must be jam because nobody's ever jellied a puck in a net that hard.
Oh, baby. No, that was a nice play. Nice look.
And the Penguins get a 2-goal lead here. It's an important second goal.
That is an important goal,
Coming
right?
at a good time. So the Penguins
Nice play by Zach.
get a little
there to
bit of
catch that
breathing
pass.
room. Like I said, it was a close game here.
A nice cross-ice feed by Jones to Pelly.
Pelly will control in the corner.
Goes just a little in front of him where he couldn't open up the hips enough.
Jones will fire one.
Jones
Heavy
with a
shot
rocket.
from the point. Just off the mark. As it comes back in front, Bredeman has it bounce off the backhand high in the air.
Nice play by Zach to get it back to the point, regroup.
Pelly with a drive that
Ooh.
finds the mitt of Walters.
Nice shot by Pelly, but with no traffic in front.
Yeah, Walters able to track that one and
Yeah.
hold on.
12:53 to go, 14-2 in the shots on the board, 2-0 Penguins. That was a good shift. Let's see if these boys can keep it up. Halliday, Golnack, and Jack. You see Halliday took the draw. They maybe were going with their play there to put it in front and go to the backside. Go backdoor Sally.
Golnack finding Halliday. He has it knocked away, but Carlson there. He'll gain the zone before it's taken by the Americans and taken back by Halliday. Jimmy Halliday works it deeper in the zone. Penguins keep it at the point. Good poke by Burrows. We get a
Jimmy
whistle.
get one? Yeah. You know what? We were talking about that a lot. Where were we last? Up in Detroit. Jimmy gets away with a lot. He's really hard on the stick and the stick checks and being disruptive. And every once in a while, you're going to lead to a penalty, but he plays hard.
Well, that one's going to land him a trip to the sin bin here. As Halliday will take a seat. And the Penguins will look to kill another one off. You got your buddy Mr. Daly on the horn here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, trading me some Fredonia stories for blackmail.
Oh, boy.
Not
I
to
got
bring him
some
up on the air.
stories.
As the Penguins will dump it in behind Walters.
Little donkey balls daily. I got plenty of stories for him. His birthday the other day.
Yeah, turning 29.
Right.
As
It's those gingers, man. They don't age.
I thought it was had souls. I don't know.
right.
Here's Schweitzer up the wall.
Really slick play by Schweitzer there to get under that guy to take the rim pass.
Pearsall run into the boards. We play on.
His stick was caught.
Luckily, it didn't break.
Right.
I would hate to see George have to buy another stick.
2 years ago, that happened to Tyler over on Cabestro. Stick got caught in the door in practice.
As Pearsall weaving through this time. Couldn't break free, and it'll be counterattacked by the Americans. They'll send it all the way down, though.
Pearsall was trying to funnel his Mario Lemieux with the 1-on-2.
Trying to split them.
All right. He almost did it there. That was a nice job.
Not a ton of time left here. 13 seconds left on the man advantage.
Still 11 minutes to go, basically, in this period.
This has been an excellent penalty kill thus far by the Penguins. It'll be Jones at the dot.
You know what? Pens have been really, really disciplined, like I mentioned earlier, in the box and not chasing.
As the Americans, one last rush with the extra attacker. Get it in front
Nice
of Cannoli
save
with a big
by the
save.
Cannoli.
Now, I'm not a fan of that particular play.
Which
when
one?
when they get the guy out of the box, if the puck's in this end, I like him just to join the
send
play.
him in.
Yeah. As Jones will knock the puck away. Comes flying up through center. He's got, speaking of flying, look at Bredeman in front.
Oh, Zach.
Oh, baby sausage and gravy. He's putting on the Ritz. Zach Bredeman, a beautiful pass from Lucas Jones.
Yeah, another beauty by Lucas there. That was really nice. And Zach, you know, when he's in close with the goalie, he's money, isn't he? He's so shifty with his moves. But really nice feed over to him, little slip pass. 3-0 Pens.
And unfortunately, I did not get enough of that one to bring you the replay, folks. I'm sorry about that to the entire Brenneman family. I got the very end Selly. Was about it. As the Penguins get up by a field goal. You were mentioning earlier, apparently Alabama victorious today, huh?
Yeah, over the Dogs here.
So Alabama 27, Georgia 24 in your out-of-town scoreboard.
Alabama 8 in the country. Is that enough for them to move up? I don't know.
But then you would potentially have no SEC teams in the playoffs. You figure Washington's unbeaten. They'll get in. You figure Michigan,
in, obviously,
if they win their game, and if Florida State wins its game, you'll have those 3 unbeaten teams.
All right.
It'll leave one spot open, and you'll have the likes of Georgia, Alabama, Texas,
Ohio
who beat
State.
Alabama and is the Big 12 champion.
Right.
Ohio State as well.
Texas won by 4 touchdowns today also.
Yeah. So, they're only lost to Oklahoma in the
when are they expanding it from 4?
After this year. So this would have been the year to do it with this many really good one-loss teams. But we may have, if things follow suit here, it's worth talking about whether you take an Ohio State, an Alabama, a Georgia, or a Texas with one loss.
Wouldn't that be something if Georgia still gets in over Alabama?
Yeah, I think it's tough to not take a conference champion over the guy who didn't win it.
No, I agree. I always thought that.
We'll get back to hockey here. You're sick of my football talk, I'm sure.
Right.
Here come the Americans into the pen zone. Great job on the backside by Burrows to tie him up. We banked up off the boards and out to center. 2-on-1 developing here.
Nice slip pass.
It's Carlson to Halliday, and he finds the chest protector there. A good body check finished off there. These refs might be still thinking they're calling the 09 game that was on here before us, because that was a full-on check. It was clean, if it was legal, but Schweitzer tries to get to the middle there. The Americans will knock it away. One of the Americans kind of bent over a bit here. He'll stay in the play, though. Oh, now he's going to head off.
Nice reverse by Bros up to Foster.
Flume and Pearsall connect on a breakout through into the neutral zone and through center. Comes Flume. He has it knocked away and cleared by the Amerks. Across to Foster. Foster, indirect off the board. He was looking for Flume. It'll be cut off by a junior America. Now Calling at the line. He's tripped up. No call. We play on. Schweitzer now. Weaving in. Leaving it up top for Pearsall. In front for Flume. Flume tried to go across the Chapel. It's picked off. Calling through center. Defended by a pair of Penguins. They'll fire one in towards the cage. Will they give the Cannoli the save on that when he directs it wide? I would.
16-4, nice pass up the center. That's Chappie's specialty, always hitting the center.
As he finds Pearsall, who drives in for a heavy wrist shot.
Nice power move by Pearsall, but Walters, great job there cutting the angle down, basically giving him nothing.
I was going to say that, but I'm not the goalie extraordinaire expert.
Right, like me.
A good breakdown by none other than Mr. Bolus. As we're back underway here, it'll be Jones across. Bolus trying to add a second one.
You know what? It just took him an extra second, I think, to settle that puck down.
And
look at Zach hounding the guy, back checking. Great job.
Junior Americans will carry it into the Penguins' end. Up the wall, Bolus. Banked off the boards. It's a potential 2-on-0 here. It's Jones. It's Brenneman. Jones will put one off the pads, and Walter there to hold on.
It's like that was like a mix between, is he going to a pass off the pads? Is he trying to shoot it? I don't want a 2-on-0. I'd rather not see a direct pass instead of a pass off the pads.
6:48 to play in the second frame here.
Nice job, though. Actually, I'll give Tyler credit. Nice job. I like the indirect pass off the wall.
Yeah, it sprung a 2-on-0 as Halliday fire one in front for a shot from Golnack that comes off of the pad.
The old
of
Trevor
Walter.
Edwards special rim play right there. Oh, he's
Carlson will
offside.
gain the zone. He's offside.
Jimmy just caught a little deep there and just took an extra second to get out. No one's fault on that. That's sometimes the way it goes, Jeremy, right?
Yeah. Face-off will be controlled by the Penguins. Pelly off the boards. Rolling puck. Battled for in the neutral zone. It'll ultimately end up in the Pens' end before being taken back by the Penguins. Jimmy Halliday around a player in front. Winding, firing short side. And he just misses the near post.
Nice job by 27 on Rochester to get back, stick on puck, deflect it.
Trying to put it out in front as they jam away. Halliday out of the corner. He'll switch, leaving it for Carlson. Dances to the middle. I love that quick power step there.
Right.
Carlson back on it. Looking near side and just rings one off the outside of the net.
This line is buzzing, Jeremy.
Golnack with a shot off that rebound.
The old Mars line, they're out here buzzing.
The Fighting Planets.
Bussin'.
As the bouncing puck will be picked up. Here's Halliday in front. Schweitzer has it knocked away. Foster will keep it the line. Down low for Pearsall. Wedged all the way out the center. Foster will get there now. Bros will dump it all the way into the Rochester end. Penguins really tilting the ice here in this mid-frame. I feel like Rochester really came out well, really good early. The Penguins have really controlled this.
They really have.
As Schweitzer's shot will ramp off of a stick.
Another nice job by Rochester to get stick on puck. You know, Jeremy, a funny story here. I think it's funny about the boys. On one sense, today I had to go into the locker room a few minutes before the game to get a jacket for Jody to wear. And the kids seem so mature in there, listening to their music, and but on the same token, before the 14's earlier game, which was right after the 11's win, in our locker room, we could hear them next door after their win blasting Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas." They're all singing along to it, having a good time.
Mariah Carey in town this week, I hear.
Jody's going to that.
Yeah?
She's pumped.
You going with her?
No.
But all she wants for Christmas is you.
I know, but her boyfriend's taking her to this one. I couldn't afford
I'm not
the tickets.
going.
He could. Her non-hockey boyfriend.
Offensive zone draw coming here for the Penguins. Jones
taking the draw here.
Shot from Caruso, deflects around in front. Jones gets one whack at it. Bolus the second. Brenneman the third. And it's kept away. Bolus will get to the puck along the wall, finding Chappie. I love that low to high play. Just rolls off of his stick a little bit. He'll shoot it off of a twig. Caruso will get to it.
Thank God he
His
dropped
shot.
the stick. That's a dangerous play there.
We got broken sticks. We got all kinds of sticks missing as a
Good
heavy
save
shot.
by the Cannoli.
Way to stay up and track that one for Caliber.
Rochester has too many guys.
As Jones comes in, it's shot for Brenneman. He is literally has the guy sticking his skate and a haul down. No tripping call there.
The refs over there holding the stick. We got refs with sticks. Yeah, the refs holding one stick. Another
Rochester
broken
players.
stick.
We got Brenneman with it. Oh, there it is in front. Right in front, it's Lucas Jones.
Nice job.
He was camped out in front of the net. There is a spicy meatball as the Penguins take a 4-goal lead.
And it's nice to see this line jump up. I think they're responsible for all 4 goals here so far. I know they didn't contribute as much in Chicago as they wanted to.
Face-off at center ice will be controlled by the Penguins. It'll be Pelly in his own end, D-to-D, off of a Penguin. Carlson darting into it. He'll wind and fire. It'll come free off the rebound, and Jimmy clanks iron.
You know what? That was a great pass off the pads there, right? That's something they work on in practice.
just hammered one off the iron. It sounded like a steel mill down there, just U.S. Steel special.
Right, a little Heidi Chapel special.
As the shot from Carlson's up over the cage. And the Americans able to just fire it all the way out the center. Not too hard that it goes for icing, though, and Track will be back to get it. Good switch with Pelly. Look how much room it created. It's a 4-on-2 for the Penguins here. On the switch with Track and Pelly as they'll get the puck to Carlson. Carlson up top for Track. Penguins really didn't make much of that 4-on-2.
No, it's sort of
They kind of pulled
bounce,
up.
Yeah.
As the Americans come back through center. Defended to the outside by Pelly. A stop move. Send it to the point for a shot, deflecting off the stick of Pelly. Carried behind the net. Worked in front for a shot. Off the iron next to the cannoli. He pokes at the rebound, able to send it to Pearsall, who gets it to Schweitzer, who carries it out to the safety and center ice.
You know, that was a nice play by Rochester there to hit the guy in the slot. Turning shot off the pipe.
The cannoli didn't give him anything else. That's all that was there was iron.
That's right. An inch over, and it's the cannoli's pads.
A shot in by the Penguins will be gobbled up by the mitt of Walters.
Brenneman now rocking a little push it by Salt and Pepper here.
They are not in
barn
town
is
this
jumping.
week. This, of course, the UPMC Lemieux Center, the home of the five-time
I think they're playing
Stanley Cup champion
Brock
Pittsburgh
and
Penguins.
Newts. They're playing Brock and Newts and Whitaker.
And the Penguins right now, the over 18 team, with a 1-0 lead on the other team to the east in the state of Pennsylvania. As
Off the iron.
One.
Oh, he gave
they're
it to
gonna
him.
say
He
it's
gave
in.
it to him. He gave it to him. And I thought Flume was going to go backdoor to Schweitzer cutting, but I don't know about that one. You know, the ref had a better vantage point than I did, and he was on the other side a few feet away. So.
And he did not hesitate to call that one a goal.
I know Colton in net was banging the post, but
the Penguins will take a 5-0 lead.
Now, interestingly enough, this is another face-off where Jones is taking the face-off. I don't know if they moved Jones to the center on this line or.
I was really impressed with what Brenneman was able to do at the wing.
Dude, I tell you, last game I thought that too, thinking, you know, Zach is so good at the wing. He's been good at center too, but that speed up and down that wall.
So the Penguins get a 5-0 lead here on a goal by D'Angelo Flume. You know, Dr. Evil, he wanted sharks with lasers. Maybe should have asked for D'Angelo Flume because he's got a laser. I didn't even see that one go in the net as a shot from the point, deflects it. I love that goal.
Well, I tell you what, this is Line's 5th goal here.
I thought I got the replay there. I guess I did not. As a deflected shot in front. Is that going to be Bolus getting credit for that one?
I don't know. I thought that was Zach.
Brenneman, maybe?
I thought that was maybe Zach with the Hattie.
So the HT for 1-7.
He's back at her.
He's not done yet. Loses an edge as he gets into the corner. Penguins spreading the scoring out maybe a little bit, although it was only, 1-0 at the end of one.
Right.
Now a 6-0 lead.
Good Rowan looking like Cal McCarr up the ice.
He had that beautiful shot that was deflected right there. As a wraparound attempt, this time by Halliday as he tried to elevate the puck. A heavy drive by Bros skips wide of the cage.
Rowan with a little howitzer.
And the Americans will dump it into the Penguins' end as time is ticking lower and lower here in period number 2. Americans trying to get on the board here late in the second. Pressuring in the Penguin zone as Jones will rim it all the way around. Puck picked off, and
you know what? Jones must be playing center here, right?
That's what it looks like. That explains why I thought things were a little jumbled earlier. Remember, we were like, I think it was the penalties, or I think it was Jones switching for the center. As a backside play just at the horn, skips wide of the cannoli.
Nice shot, nice pass by Rochester.
Skims right by the post.
Yeah, so the game broke open a little more in that period. The Penguins definitely tilted the ice, controlled the play with lots of opportunities there. 32-6 are the shots up on the board, which probably seem about right.
Yeah.
I didn't expect after a 1-0 first period, scoring just at the end. I did not expect 6-0 at the end of 2, Jeremy.
Right. I didn't either. I especially I thought Rochester really playing well. And we are seeing a goalie change here, it looks like, for the Emerks.
And you know what? That's certainly not anything with Colton. You know what I think that's a reflection of? This kid, I think he got pulled after about 5 minutes in the first game, thinking, hey, they drove all the way down here to Pittsburgh for a couple games. Let's put the kid back in, which is a good move, smart move.
Yeah.
Frankly, I don't even those goals that we scored at the beginning of the first game this morning, they were good goals.
Yeah, absolutely. Those greasy ones. So the Penguins will switch sides for the final time. We'll put 15 minutes on the clock, and we're going to settle this on a 200 by 85 sheet of frozen water.
Like you said earlier, Penguins won. Each period, you like to see that happen in this game. Finish out strong, win this period, whether it's 1-0, 5-0. Finish out strong, positive note.
I would believe we will see a running clock here in the third.
That
depends with a 6-0 lead.
The rink probably happy. They're running a little late.
Yes.
I hate running clocks, though, right?
Caruso will shoot one off of a Emmerich.
Was the game this morning running?
It was.
Right.
Until there were penalties or goals.
I sort of missed the second half of that game getting the 14s ready. Nice pass by Chappie.
Up comes Halliday. Playing it off of a defender. Golnack following on. Halliday in the corner. Golnack now. As this Mars unit goes to work.
Nice
shot from
the
point. Deflects off the goaltender. Carlson yanked down. We'll play on. Good call, I believe. As Chappie gets to it in his own end. I heard you having a conversation earlier with Brody about the Neha game. A feeling there's going to be some unhappy older kid families as I see some of the older boys in dress pants down on their knees playing a little knee hockey with the young ones. Those knees aren't going to hold up on those dress pants like you think.
I know. One of them's Cruiser Armstrong was over there playing with them.
As it's sent into the middle, deflected and batted about. Good play by Track to disrupt the centering opportunity by the Americans. Pelly knocked to the ice, able to play it from his knees right to Pearsall. 3-on-2 developing.
Just a little behind him, that pass.
Pass behind Schweitzer, so get control and dump it in. Smart play there by Schweitzer, I think.
like that play, right?
You know, when you were on the fly, yeah, you want to catch it, make a fancy play, but with that back pressure coming, get it deep and make them come the whole way. As the Americans send it back to the Penguin end, the first one to it is Pelly. Up for Pearsall. Pearsall trying to hit Schweitzer, the trailer. It does come free. He'll wind and fire short side, and he'll just miss. Kept at the point by Pelly. All the way across for Bros. Bros. He'll drive one at the cage. Good save.
I like that placement of that shot.
Penguins were changing forwards now with the puck in the offensive zone. The Americans will counterattack. Up the near side wall, defended by Foster to the outside.
Nice job defensively by the Pens here. Everyone's in the right spot.
Penguins battling in the corner. The battle continues until Halliday comes away with it. His cross ice pass is picked off, but it'll be re-intercepted by Jones. Getting an edge. Carrying it in, and it deflects wide of the cage off a defender. Bolus faking one way, sending it all the way across on the blue line for Foster, who walks one down.
Nice
and
shot by Danny.
Off the shoulder and high into the air. I thought that was going to drop back down in front of the net.
You know what? Me too.
A 2-on-1 develops here. Sember for Rochester in front.
Oh,
and the cannoli flashes the leather. Holy.
Going up and down here, Jeremy.
And we do have a stop clock down.
Oh, it is stop clock. That's good. Because now we got some biggie jumping.
Puck will be worked out of the corner by the junior Americans, taken away by Flume. Flume to Golnack.
Nice.
What a feed. Golnack's in forehand, and he'll catch iron.
More iron. I've seen more iron this game.
That big steel factory just churning away.
All right. Both ends. Oh, nice feed.
Front Flume with a shot kicked away. It's loose, and he'll tuck it in.
There it is. I think D'Angelo was standing in the slot saying, that didn't go in? All right, I was put this one in then. And there's the Chile goal.
As the Penguins get that goal here in the, I keep thinking it's running clock. They're not running the clock.
Good.
All right. Maybe that's what they were coming over to say, was not to run the clock, as pressure continues here. It'll be Halliday taking it away. In front for a shot by Carlson, and holy cow, what a play that was.
What a play by the Mars Planets out here.
Yeah, we're going to show you that one right from the start. What a play. The feed in front for Jack Carlson. As he adds fries to his sandwich like a true Pittsburgher. The Buffalo, I think he might have been born in Boston, actually, something like that.
Who's that, Halliday?
Carlson. I think they might have been up there. I don't know.
I know they lived in Boston, right? I'm not sure.
There's a scrum in front of the Penguins net. As it brought back on by Flew. He's a true Pittsburgher now, especially throwing them fries on the sandwich, just like that. That's the way you do it. Did you see Portnoy was here eating a Permanis the other day?
Oh, really? Was he?
Yeah, he did it instead of like the pizza challenge. He did like, you know the rules, one bite. He had the Pittsburgher.
What do you think of it?
He gave it a really high score, like a 9-2 or something. Yeah. Loved it. He was trying to dissect the sandwich. It was kind of, he's like, what's on you? There's French fries on here, all kinds of. He took a bite of it. He's like, oh, that's really, really good. He's like, and some guy walking by, he's like, you got to take a man bite. He's like, I take too many man bites. I end up looking like you. He's a big guy who walked by. He's like, now I understand why everybody in this town looks like that.
I'm hot and cold on Permanis.
Oh, I love me a good
I could be in the
Permanis.
mood for them.
Given a choice, give me a cap and cheese with egg, double meat.
Yeah, that is good.
Little spice. You get that sweetness of the slaw.
I like the little hot sauce on it.
Yep. Little runny egg. I don't even eat runny eggs for breakfast, but I like them on a Permanis. As the Penguins, you guys are probably sick of us talking about food again, try to exit the zone. The Americans trying to push back here and get one. The Cannoli will kick it away. The Cannoli had a huge save in this period. As they work the center ice area. It'll be a potential 2-on-1 here. It's Jones and Bolus. Jones for Bolus, the one-timer!
Nice, another nice. That's the playmaker patch for Jonesy, at least 3 assists.
Look at this feed. I'm showing everybody the replay right now on the beautiful dish by Lucas Jones.
That line again, man. Maybe that's what they needed, to throw Jonesy out there at center.
Well, and we just got done saying I didn't think we were going to see 10.
Right.
Now here we are. After a 1-0 first period, the Penguins get 5. And now 3 here in the third. And the Flyers have tied things up down at the Consol Energy Center. A 1-1 game there. As we hit the out-of-town scoreboard, Michigan with a field goal has a 3-0 lead on Iowa.
That'll be the final in that game. You know, the under-over is 35.5.
Is it really?
Yeah. The Iowa game this year, there was an under-over in the 20s, and it went under.
Oh, yeah. A lot of defense, I guess, eh? Louisville and Florida State still tied at 0. Florida State needing that to get in the national championship playoffs.
I was surprised the line on that one was Florida State -1. I thought they'd be favored by a little more over
Especially
Louisville.
after Kentucky just beat them. Just beat Louisville. I mean, Louisville's only loss to that was to the juggernaut Panthers of Pittsburgh.
Right.
As they get tied up in the corner, we play a little
the ref's gonna call them
shovey,
both.
and we're going to both head off.
That's a good call. Call them both. Settle it down.
Yep. I like that play by Danny.
Right.
One of the cover players for the weekend on the City TV thumbnail.
Yeah, I saw that.
We try to get all the beautiful faces up there for everybody. So a bouncing puck will be tossed up the wall and brought out by Halliday. Over to Golnack, a 2-on-1 developing again. Golnack,
Nice slip
Halliday.
pass.
Halliday!
Made no mistake about
Rips
it.
one into the corner.
You know what's beautiful about that? You know Owen gets that puck. You know he's looking to go back to Jimmy. And a beautiful slip pass. Little sauce on that one. And Jimmy, no mistake about it. Glove hand high.
He's popping bottles, baby. As the Penguins have...
Now we're running clock. I guess they needed 10.
Well, I think they forgot to start the clock at the last face-off.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Do you think that's making up for it?
yeah. I would hope at this point in time they go to. I think there's some yelling from the Rochester fans about running clock. I don't know.
Do they want it or not want it?
I can't tell. Maybe they wanted it 4 goals ago. I'm not sure.
Just to get out of Dodge.
Yeah, here comes Carlson down the wing. A shot near side, chopping at it. Golnack ends up behind the net. Golnack will keep the pressure on, though. Playing takeaway here is Owen Golnack in front. Caruso one-timer. Couldn't connect as it came off the heel of his stick. He continues to work. Along the wall, it'll be Caruso again with a shot. Rebound bouncing around in front. It'll come off Halliday behind the net. He'll gather it in himself.
It's a nice tippable shot by Caruso. Also gives a nice chance for a rebound like we saw.
Schweitzer. Now Pearsall. As he fires one down low, they'll blow the whistle. As we do see the clock continue to run here. .540 to go. It's getting loud in here for some reason. I'm not sure why. The Americans will come up the far side in front of their bench. Pelly gets control.
Now, Jeremy, was this supposed to be originally a 3-game series?
I don't know.
I thought it was with the game tomorrow. But I didn't know if it was something everyone thought, 2's enough or what.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if maybe they play somebody else in Pittsburgh while they're down here. I'm not sure.
I know they're going back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. This late game doesn't help with that.
Right.
You probably have to stay overnight here.
Well, I know talking to Josh Walters, he said they're just head back after the game.
Oh, okay. That's a long drive. 9 o'clock at night, about 4 hours.
You know what? I'd do it too.
Yeah, you would.
You know what? You know, Joe,
I'm a late night guy, so I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, me too. I can't relax if I know.
My problem is, like, I don't want to leave at like 2 in the afternoon. I get way, way tired then. Oh, I stopped the clock, shouldn't have. We are running clock here, so clock's going to be off. Let me give us a reset here on that. So you wonderful folks at home in Swirly Nation have the right time on the clock here. There's Rochester trying to get one here. It'll be Foster. Behind for Bros. Look at him use the body to protect the puck.
That's great.
Here comes Jones through center. Onside at the line. Couple players coming together, hitting the deck. Jones will come away with the puck. Back for Brenneman. Brenneman.
He's got him. He's got the Amark.
I think that's a good call. I think that's a must call there.
Yeah. Canoli's coming off. Canoli's trying to get someone. Canoli's been at the bench yelling at someone to hop on, and no one's on. Now we got somebody.
He's got to get off the ice. Canoli just kind of dancing around at the line there.
Playing a little four corners here.
Yeah, Bros with it at center. Now Foster. Delayed penalty with the arm raised high above. The Americans will get control. And we keep running clock here as number 20 will head to the sin bin. So the Penguins will head to the man advantage here with a 10-goal lead. Chappie controlling along the wall. Getting it deep for Halliday. Halliday will come up. Sending it all the way across Caruso. Now Track. Track to the corner. Golnak. Now Track. Darting in off the wall. Shooting one. It'll come off the goaltender and all the way through the crease. Track back to it though. Behind for Golnak. Good body position there by the Rochester defender. Here's Track getting control. Onside at the line as the Penguins set up the man advantage. Puck controlled by Chappell. Reversed around for Halliday. Man, I love how the Penguins have built on this game. Pass all the way across. It'll hit iron again. That one for Track. I wanted that one to get by. As Track again. He'll shoot one off the blocker. It's been the Linden Track shift here. He's on the half wall.
You know what? I thought Linden's having a good game.
He has. Certainly.
Activating. Carrying the puck through the neutral zone.
Tossed around behind. It'll be Chappie cutting down to it. Man advantage winding down here for the Penguins. Chappie will shoot one. Come off the goaltender. Track twisting with it off the wall. Forcing it deeper for Halliday. Halliday looking. Back to Track. Track with a shot. Stick on puck deflection.
45-8 are the shots.
As they continue to work the puck down low, it'll be cleared all the way down. No icing. It won't get far enough. Caruso will get to it. Penalty over on the Americans, so they're back to full strength here as the puck's batted about in the Penguin end. Time ticking down.
30 seconds to go.
Back comes Pelly. Pelly in, onside, looking. Surveying the zone. They'll play it deeper for Pearsall. Pearsall overtaken. And out come the Americans near side. Pressure by Schweitzer will keep it in the zone.
Hey.
Oof, that was loud. Brody Bullis shout out.
Brody, a little sneak attack.
I love it. It'll come off the skate of Schweitzer. The horn will sound. That'll end this one. A 10-0, a 20-1 day for the 2011s. Excellent work at both ends. The Canoli, of course, earning a shutout in this one. And we'll see the handshake line as Rochester will head home. The Penguins' second home contest coming to a conclusion. Second home weekend coming to a conclusion 2-0. And we're back in action. What? Is it not till the Midwinter?
The Midwinter Classic. By the way, Jeremy, I saw the list of teams. Team Sweden coming in. The LA Kings, who are ranked top 10. The Reapers, Mid-Fairfield.
Yep. The who's who.
Yeah, it's a ton
including
of good teams.
Sweden.
The Titans, the Colonials. Yeah.
And the Penguins will get to play Sweden.
Oh, really?
Yes, they're in our division.
Who else is in the division?
The Titans.
Titans, that's a good team.
And the Boston Advantage.
A lot of buddies out there on them. Boston Advantage, always a skilled team.
So we'll be back in action in 2 weeks for the 2011s. The 10s are back in action tomorrow. So we'll see you then. Thanks for joining us here. It's been a pleasure to bring it to you. For Bob Chappell on the camera and Todd Bullis on color commentary, this is Jeremy Evans saying good night and have a great day. Great evening.